All right. Let's take back Omega.
Talk to me, Az.
I've located the source that's powering the Cerberus force fields.
Yes, I see. Shepard, take a look at this. The General is siphoning power from one of my main reactors deep in the bowels of Omega's mines.
Unfortunately, access is cut off by the force fields themselves.
Not completely. There's an open route through that dark area, then up.
The processing plant for one of the mines. It's been powered down. No force fields blocking it.
We infiltrate there, find our way through the mine, then take that elevator to the reactor's back door.
Good eyes, Shepard. Let's go.
Not without me.
Arya, my patrol caught her in the perimeter.
Please. You didn't catch me. We're allies now. Didn't Arya tell you?
Nyreen was expected, Bray. Return to your station.
Yeah. Caught.
The Talons are ready, but if I'm sending my people into the breach, I want to make sure those force fields come down for good. So like it or not, you're stuck with me.
It's
I do
almost
like
as if
it.
you don't trust me.
It's exactly as if I don't trust you.
We're going to war together. I'll make sure we can rely on each other.
Agreed, Commander. Glad one of you isn't on a power trip.
Go wait by the med bay, Nyreen. We'll join you shortly. Shepard, I have last-minute orders to dole out. I'll meet you there, too. I can almost taste it, Shepard. Once we stop the leaching of the reactor, my path to the General will be clear.
Well, aside from the thousands of troops standing between him and us.
Details. We don't have time to waste. Is there something you want to talk about?
What happens when we bring the force fields down?
The people revolt, chaos ensues, and we lead the Talons and my forces on a wanton path right through the General's command center and afterlife.
A bloodbath.
It's true.
Yep.
When the force fields come down, all hell breaks loose. But as far as I'm concerned, all the blood's on Petrovsky's hands.
Honestly, I'm kind of fine with a bloodbath towards Cerberus.
Is your hatred for the General getting the best of you?
I'd say it's bringing out the best in me. The man has turned Omega into a prison and a launch pad for Cerberus campaigns. You should hate him too. I, for one, can't wait to finally get my hands on him.
Do you think Nyreen's over whatever happened between you?
It was a long time ago. But Nyreen's the type that doesn't forget. I run roughshod over most people, and if the tracks I leave aren't deadly, they're at least permanent. As different as we are, I don't wish her ill. So long as she doesn't get in my way.
She is self-aware. I do kind of wish we found out whether Arya actually is Alina or not from Rex's story way back in the first game.
I won't bother you with more questions.
All right, when you're ready, I'll meet you and Nyreen at the exit by the med bay.
Like, she almost certainly is. But there's never any actual confirmation.
Shepard, got a second?
Of course.
I know time is short, but I was hoping we could talk. Alone.
Arya will be joining us soon. Now may be your only chance.
I'm not trying to undermine Arya. I know she has to be ruthless. Let her have revenge. I'm not doing this for me, and I'm not doing it for Arya or what we once had.
It's for the people of Omega. I get it.
Someone has to be their voice in all this. Incredibly powerful forces are about to do battle, with them caught in the middle. I just hope, as we bring down those force fields and go to war, that you can keep the people in mind.
What's your impression of Petrovsky?
An adversary worthy of respect. And not just because he's shrewd. When I was starting to organize the Talons, he offered amnesty to anyone who set down their weapon. A few of my people surrendered, and he made good on his word.
So he has a code.
And, as near as I can tell, it doesn't exactly match the elusive man's.
I would guess that it's not so much a code as it is a tactic. The fact is, it's an effective tactic. If he killed the people who surrendered, then it would just make people more opposed to him. So it's strategy. Like, it's just a basic strategy. If you offer amnesty, you follow through on it, just so that the people who don't initially accept it are less hostile towards you.
Are your people ready for the fight?
You needn't worry about the Talons, Shepard. They were thieves and scoundrels once, but they serve with integrity now. We're fighting for a better world. I have to wonder if the same can be said for our Asari friend. I suppose we'll know soon enough.
How did you get mixed up with Arya?
I was happy in the Turian military, but when my biotic abilities started to manifest, my superiors saw fit to reallocate me. They practically locked me away. I couldn't use my skills to benefit my people, so I quit. I floated around the galaxy, looking for a new purpose.
And you found your way here?
More like I lost my way here. But then there was this beautiful, fierce creature who didn't let anyone define her. I'll admit, I was mesmerized. I wanted a little bit of that to rub off on me.
Yeah, I'll bet you did.
How close were you two?
The draw was undeniable. Her strengths mirrored my insecurities. Maybe deep down it was the same for her. But trying to be with her turned into trying to be her. Irene Kandros was vanishing.
You seem like your own person to me.
For all the drama between us, I'm grateful to Arya. She helped me remember who I am. It took a lot to break away from her, but I regret nothing.
That's
You're a veteran.
nice story.
Why are you so disturbed by these adjutants?
I know fighting Reapers is old hat to you, Commander. But these... what they do to people? They could still be out there. And if they return, I don't want to even think about what would happen to Omega's people. The image of that drives me and haunts me.
What do you know about the Cerberus force fields?
The technology comes from beyond the Omega-4 relay. Flesh disintegrates upon contact. The power required must be enormous. I fear that disrupting it could destabilize other systems on the station. I hope we'll proceed with care and certainty.
Speaking of which, very, very minor spoiler. Disrupting those force fields, there is going to be a scene that is literally the only time in the entirety of the trilogy where your class actually plays a role in uh, in the choices you have access to. Specifically, engineers. Engineers get a specific option that is not available to anyone else. Uh, I'll let you know when we come across it, though you'll probably be able to guess it. Anyway, yeah. So yeah,
Appreciate it,
adjutants.
Irene. We're heading out soon.
I'll be ready.
The adjutants do seem pretty menacing.
Commander.
Oh, actually, before I do that, the Cabals are an elite biotic Turian unit whose dictum is the intangible is unstoppable. As Turian biotics are relatively rare, with biotic abilities manifesting in only a small percentage of Element Zero exposed Turians, Cabals tend to be small and only comprised of 10 to 15 individuals, led by a commanding officer called a Cabalin. A Turian Cabal is often deployed covertly as shock troops or saboteurs, or they're sent on long reconnaissance missions for the hierarchy. In addition to advanced biotic training, all Cabal soldiers are highly skilled in small arms, explosives, infiltration tactics, and piloting. Centuries ago, during the Unification Wars, military black ops would recruit Turian biotics as infiltrators, planting them anonymously in the regular infantry as observers, or using them as assassins. This historical practice has left a cultural bias against biotic soldiers among the Turian rank and file. As a result, the Turian hierarchy prefers to keep its cabals isolated from other branches of the military, citing safety and unit cohesion concerns. Even Turians whose biotic abilities are not combat proficient are segregated into cabals, often forcing them to cut short their promising careers in order to serve as a medic or maintenance officer. However, Cabal soldiers are professionals. Those who do not adapt are quickly weeded out, resulting in strongly unified teams of experienced, deadly, biotic warriors who see their isolation as a necessary sacrifice to protect the hierarchy. The war with the Reapers means that the Turian hierarchy no longer has the luxury of keeping such powerful assets in reserve. Many Cabals have been recalled to Palavin, while the most experienced have been dispatched to the front lines for surgical strikes on Reaper strongholds, or to provide support for regular infantry.
Jellic.
Yeah. I will read that plan description when I get to it anyway. Alright, let's get going. I may actually end up getting another level. We'll see. Nyreen may end up with another level of either Incinerate or Overload. We'll have to wait and see. Probably 0.2 second recharge speed. That's hilarious. 0.22 second recharge speed. Anyway.
We're arriving at one of the ESO processing plants. It's been powered down, so we'll have to pry open the door.
I'll get it.
Access to the mine should be on the far side.
And the reactor is beyond that?
According to the schematics. I ran Omega Nyreen. I didn't work the mines myself.
No. You had indentured servants for that. Spirits.
Relax. They're all Cerberus.
They've been ripped to shreds.
I don't like this.
Alright, so looks like the armor piercing ammo looks like the because as I recall, ammo capacity, yeah. So it looks like ammo capacity has no the ammo capacity upgrade for the ammo mods for the ammo powers doesn't affect the Lancer. Running around in the dark. This is fun. Real creepy around here.
More dead.
It's a bloodbath. I got a bad feeling. We shouldn't be...
Quiet. What's that sound?
An adjutant.
Oh no. General must have locked this place down to keep it inside.
Yeah, I saw that. That was, that thing looked big and kind of creepy. And lucky me, that's the direction that I'm heading. Because I'm smart. Jeez. Gotta wonder how dangerous these things are. Considering how thoroughly it just massacred all these Cerberus dudes.
The elevator to the mines is through that door.
It's deactivated.
Then we need to power this place up. There should be a master circuit breaker somewhere.
These pipes power the door. We should follow them.
Security memo. The processing facility is to be locked down immediately. This is a priority Alpha order. Be advised that anyone or anything attempting to evacuate the area will be terminated with extreme prejudice.
Up this ladder.
Okay, be there in a second. Feel like I might have missed something back here.
Over here.
Okay, I guess I did.
This way.
Coming.
Over here, Shepard. Here. Need to find the power breaker. Follow the pipe.
So creepy.
The whispering's receding.
Maybe the adjutant doesn't like its odds.
Don't kid yourself. I've seen one of those things take down a squad of soldiers.
Okay, but did that squad of soldiers have Commander Shepard with them? Somehow, I doubt it.
Down this ladder.
One-way trip.
There's the power control.
Okay, but there's probably stuff to find. Or there's not. Can't actually save here.
When this is over, there'll be a lot of repairs to make.
I hope you'll focus on the civilian areas first.
You are relentless.
That's one thing we have in common.
Spirit! Unload on it!
Nardine, wake up!
I hate those things.
Hate should make you deadlier. That looked like fear to me.
Alright, back to the door.
Yep, our first encounter with an adjutant. They're, cuddly. Adjutant is the Cerberus codename for the experimental subjects created at a secret facility beyond the Omega-4 relay. The creatures are based on Reaper technology, and the adjutants encountered on Omega have the ability to infect any life form to create a new adjutant. Adjutants are deadly pack hunters. They initially remain hidden, observing potential victims and distracting them with subtle whispers. When they select a target, adjutants ambush them with charged projectiles that create a violently unstable mass effect field that causes severe disorientation and renders the target helpless. Singularities. Enhanced muscle tissue gives the adjutants the ability to leap surprising distances, allowing them to close in and infect their target quickly. The baseline form of the being does not match any known species. Xenobiologists suspect that Reapers may have originally created and implemented the virus several cycles before the Prothean extinction, and that it still carries genetic traces of its original host. If this is true, then like the Collectors, adjutants are a glimpse into the distant past at a species whose very existence, and struggle against the Reapers, has long been forgotten. Right. You know what? I'll be honest. I'm getting very... I'm on casual? Since when was I in casual? I thought I was on normal. No wonder everything's been easier than it should be. Seriously, why didn't anyone tell me I was...
One.
Okay. I'm gonna bump it up to hardcore for a little while, because I am actually getting a little bit... I'm actually finding it way too easy. I should have done this a long time ago, because it actually is almost boringly easy at this point.
Shepard, look alive! More adjutants.
We can't let them escape.
clearly what I got for not paying attention to my surroundings.
I think we got them all.
Let's try the elevator again. Stay alert. All right, into the elevator.
I'll seal the door. Just in case.
Good strategy.
On to the mines. What's eating you?
Just processing. It's clear the General sealed that area to keep the adjutants in.
Along with some unlucky soldiers.
Yes. The creatures killed them, but didn't turn them into more adjutants. Can't shake it. Something's off.
You're just spooked.
There's a rhythm to this place, Arya. To Cerberus. If you'd stuck it out here, maybe you'd feel it too.
Whatever's in our way, we deal with it.
You can hear the drills. Damn it. They shouldn't be straining like that.
Cerberus must be working them hard.
So Arya does know the, Arya?
Access to the reactor is somewhere on the upper level.
Let's find a way up there.
Oh no, those aren't the adjutants. That's, unrefined Ezo, I think, in those things. Yeah, that's just Ezo. So this bit is actually, like, there's just a lot to this area. Yeah, I do kind of like that Arya knows how the drills should sound. Like, she knows Omega well. Yeah. This is just some, yeah, even at this difficulty, it's not very tough. All right. Well, that got him. Okay. EZO analysis testing, authorized personnel only. Reach upper level. Yeah, they don't really give you any instructions. Or they don't give you any specific directions here. You just gotta wander around.
We can use that maintenance elevator across the way.
Well, that's inconvenient. It's all the way up top. And that is also
We need to
inconvenient.
find an alternate route across.
Pair of nemesis trying to drop down. Jerks. Alright, so yeah, that's not a drop you want to make. I do try to be careful with my ammo even here. Even with unlimited ammo, you gotta actually be really careful with the ammo here. Maintenance area.
Looks like that goes under the conveyor belt.
Pistol heavy barrel. Authorized personnel only, conveyor C. So we gotta head down conveyor C, it looks like.
Bastards are running this place too hot. It'll burn out in a month.
Stay focused.
Alright. Is it safe to be this close to this stuff? It feels like it shouldn't be very safe.
I think this is going to get us there.
Head up.
Triage area. Sniper rifle thermal scope, nice. Useless to me. Yeah, here we go. To Ecor from Samuel Way. Seriously, if I hear that idiot complain about EZO hazards or says we're all going to die one more time, I'm going to show him exactly what he really should have been worrying about all along. EZO is only dangerous to us as dust. Dangaris. Dangaris. Wish that little bit of info would get through his thick skull. Damn. I mean, that's sort of my concern. There's probably... to mine, there probably is dust form element 0 in the, just floating around the air. Ooh! That was nice. Come on. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I'm actually starting to get a little bit of difficulty now. Possible, I'll actually have to start being somewhat careful about what I'm doing. We're here.
Hit the switch. They know our target. Expect heavy reinforcements.
Just stay focused and find the access point to the reactor.
Okay, that was pretty funny the way he just
Looks like Cerberus invaded here. Killed everyone.
Now we're paying them back in kind.
I'm sure your dead workers feel much better now.
the chakram launcher. Not going to equip it, but I will show it because it's pretty cool. There we go. The fancifully named Chakram launcher uses an internal fabricator to manufacture lightweight ammunition discs wrapped in holographic tracers. The discs explode on impact, sending shrapnel tearing through the enemy. Markings stamped on the gun's barrel are a shipping code created by its manufacturer, Amma Lure Equipment. The code warns that the rifle must be assembled carefully, as it contains mixtures extremely volatile under pressure. This is why the Chakram launcher requires thermoclips. Without a way to dissipate the intense heat caused by its fabrication process, the rifle's circuitry would quickly destroy itself in a spectacularly lethal meltdown. So, yeah, right off the bat, very cool. It fires discs that do some initial damage when they first hit, and then do even more damage when they explode. It can be charged for extra damage. Squad mates will not charge weapons. They just don't know how to charge weapons. Charge it larger. The longer you charge it, the more damage it does. It can punch through shields, by which I mean like the Cerberus Guardians, the shields that they actually carry. But there's more interesting information about it. So, this was originally not in the game. So, the way you were originally supposed to get it is, if you downloaded the demo for the game Kingdoms of Amalur Equipment. Kingdoms of Amalur was another EA game. So if you downloaded the demo for that, then you would get or if you played the demo, I should say. If you played the demo for Kingdoms of Amalur, then you would get the Chakram launcher as a bonus weapon, which would normally be available right from the start. Obviously, that's not an option for the Legendary Edition, so you pick it up. They just added it to the Citadel, or to the Omega. Actually, I think they did that when they released... I think they may have done it when they released the Omega DLC initially, or I could be wrong. A couple more interesting things about it. It was actually designed by Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn. He was also an executive art director on Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, the game Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. So, yeah, it's kind of neat. I believe there was also the Reckoner Knight armor, which I think I've shown that in one of the shops. I haven't bought it, but in one of the shops, the Reckoner Knight armor is also based on the demo. And I believe, I don't remember what it was. But I believe that there was something in Kingdoms of Amalur related to, like, Mass Effect. I think they may have done the little thing both ways. I could be wrong about that part. Anyway. What weapon did she have? Right, Typhoon. So, yeah, just, it's honestly just like a really cute little thing. But yeah, like I said, designed by legendary comic creator Todd McFarlane. whose name I always have trouble remembering. I always, like, every time I try to remember Todd McFarlane's name, I think of Seth MacFarlane. It's honestly kind of frustrating. Hurrah! Lifting shockwave for her. And pull. Nothing for her. Sure. Doesn't make much difference. I'm not going to have either of them for much longer. Neither of them obviously sticks with you after you finish this, after you finish. Headway access. Oh, hey! What am I even salvaging from these tools?
The elevator to the reactor is across the way.
Which means there's going to be some dangers coming up, obviously.
Careful. This place is falling apart.
Seems so.
Strange. We're not being attacked anymore.
Yep, be ready for anything.
Honestly, it's almost worse when they stop attacking. You know, the waiting is almost worse than the attacks. Because now you're all like, what are they going to do? How are they going to attack? What's going to happen? Why did they stop attacking?
Grinning, Arya?
We're almost there. When the force fields come down, this war finally begins.
For some of us, it started months ago.
That wasn't war, babe. That was just warm-up.
Heh, babe. The real party don't start till Arya gets there. This is a long elevator.
There's the reactor, straight ahead.
Here we go. Alright, may as well go down, take the same path to the doors that they did. Alright. Where'd Arya run off to? There she is. Yep.
I commend you. Your plan of attack was impeccable.
Looks like we were expected.
More like lured.
I knew the reactor would be the hard target. I gave you no choice but this route.
It's too bad you're on the elusive man's side, Petrovsky.
I'm on humanity's side.
No, you're
You're
not.
the ones trying to start a war for the glory of Arya. But now it's over.
This isn't over until your next of kin can't identify you.
I love your bravado, but have the sense to know when you're beaten. You've been neutralized, and I can leave you there to rot. You might as well give up.
Never!
Yep.
Ari, what do you think?
Arya's about to be badass.
I'm not going out like this!
Arya, don't!
What the hell is she trying to do?
She's trying to tear a hole right in your force fields.
Damn it, Arya, you're forcing my hand. We'll do it your way then.
Nyreen, Max!
In theory, you're supposed to be protecting Arya, but they don't actually have a detector. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Arya's a badass. Yeah, she is
How
awesome.
did you know you could do that?
I didn't.
That's it. Shepard's now back on her own again.
Malfunction detected.
Shepard, there's no let up. The mechs just keep coming.
Stay alive over there.
Yeah, if you take too long, then that wasn't what I wanted to do. They will, you will get more dialogue from them. But eventually they'll die. I feel like I should have paused to look at them fighting. I'm sure they're kicking ass. Alright. So this bit right here is the one time where your class comes into play. An engineer Shepard will get a Paragon interrupt coming up.
You can't do this, Commander. There's more at stake than you know. That reactor powers life support systems for dozens of wards across the station. Shut it down and thousands of people perish.
You hearing this, Arya?
Yes, and I don't care. Shut it down. Shepard, don't. Try rerouting power away from the force fields.
Nope.
Hold tight down there.
This is where an
Rerouting
engineer
the power
gets.
to maintain the other systems.
This is where an engineer
Are you
gets.
crazy? We're almost spent. Irene, watch your flank.
This is who you're working for, Shepard. She doesn't care who gets hurt.
I'm aware.
What are you waiting for? Overload the reactor.
She'd just throw thousands of lives away.
Nope.
Shepard, Irene's down. I'm stabilizing. You can't reroute power in time. Hit the fucking overload. Now.
This shouldn't be that hard. Maybe something inside is holding you back. Maybe deep down you're starting to think the galaxy might be better off without her. She's never going to learn. She'll never change. Even if you win, Omega loses.
Enough.
So yeah, an engineer Shepard, because of how good they are at tech, just doesn't like that. Just blasts right through it and Paragon interrupt. Okay, boom. There you go.
So be it. All units, battle stations, prepare for attack. Get the demolition crews into position.
You okay?
Despite your best efforts to kill me, your soft heart almost cost me everything.
Quiet, Arya. It worked. Shepard saved us without sacrificing innocent lives. I applaud her.
I suppose. Whatever. You fought bravely against those mechs in there, Nyreen. Very impressive.
But
Why can't you bring that same grit when adjutants attack? It's pathetic. You tense up at the mere mention of those abominations.
Lay off. She just saved you.
I'm trying to help her, Shepard. Call it tough love. The war's starting. I don't mean to miss it.
she's never been big on thank yous. Getting reports. All force fields down. Civilians taking to the streets in droves. Cerberus pulling back.
That won't last.
The people don't have the training to go up against Cerberus front lines. They'll be wiped out.
Civilian casualties can't be avoided. You'll have to accept this.
Say
Nope.
what you will, Arya. I won't allow senseless deaths.
Do what you can to protect them.
Of course, Commander.
Arya, Bray here.
Report.
My team is scouting the maintenance tunnels. We've encountered Cerberus forces escorting engineers. They're moving gear. Look to be setting explosives to the station's central support columns.
Bray, engage. Delay them as long as you can. We're coming.
Got it. Roll out, people.
Yep.
If they detonate the main column, they'll cut off the way to Afterlife. The Talon offensive will be stopped cold.
So we split up.
Yes. Nyreen, lead the frontal assault. Shepard and I will meet you in the markets after we've taken care of those bombs.
Of course. But don't count on me building your memorials if you get yourselves killed.
Hey!
I
What
like
about
it when you're
me?
feisty.
Flirt.
The only route to the central column is through the tunnels.
Watch out!
Yeah, right into the next part of the fight.
Yeah, if you need to. Yeah, the fighting's a lot more interesting. Oh, I can't actually even use this weapon bench. Huh.
For some reason I thought I would be able to use the workbench, but nope.
Okay, that worked.
We can extend the dam in the control room. That should get us across.
All right. Anything else down in here? Guess not.
Let's go.
Before before advancing.
We engaged Cerberus and cleared our first target. ETA to the Gozu district is on track.
Excellent.
Eric, found what you wanted. Sending you the coordinates now.
Is that my couch?
Yep.
It's gonna be a bit waterlogged, so may need to honestly it'd be better to just buy a new couch at this point.
Gozu District, by the way, was something that was in the
Was I think one of the main places we go in the in Mass Effect 2. I think it might have been mail slot. 8 of 10. It is kinda hard to do without a sniper rifle. There's 9 of 10. I said it's hard to do that without a whoops. Ah.
Shepard, we need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those bombs.
I'll get there. So I need to shoot one more Guardian through that in order to get the mail slot achievement. They actually have fewer opportunities left for it than you might expect.
Over here, Shepard.
Whoops.
We're hitting less resistance. I think they're sending forces your way.
They're messing with the support columns. We have to stop them.
Where'd they go?
controls once the access panels are open. This way.
I don't think there's anything to pick up around here. Alright, so we're actually going to have somewhat limited time frame for this.
Got it.
Should have plenty of time, though.
Those bombs just went live. The console is locked. We'll have to manually disable them. Take it. Care of the bomb, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
Three left.
Oh, jeez.
Two more. One to go.
There's a lot of enemies.
Clear the room.
So you can use Metagel. The other way to revive down squad mates. Saves you having
This
to
way,
use
Shepard.
Metagel. See? Obviously, using
Over here.
Metagel is easier, quicker, easier, but you can just run up and
Here.
yeah, that's a tough fight. Yeah, there's just a lot of Rampart mechs, and they are a pain in the ass. They are
Over
bastards.
here.
We're clear.
Good. Nyreen, things are under control here. What's your situation?
We're advancing to the Gozu district. Move forward. Keep that flank covered.
Yes, boss.
We're holding our own, but Cerberus has started targeting the civilians. Reports that casualties are coming in from all sectors.
Save those you can, and head for the rendezvous point. We'll meet you there.
We'll do what we can. Nyreen out.
So how exactly do we get to Afterlife from here?
I'm thinking the straightforward approach for a change.
Okay. And yeah, you'll notice my health there, 3 bars out of 5. The only way to replenish those other 2 bars is by using a medkit. Speaking of which, I may as well, yeah. One thing I've never commented on between this game and between Mass Effect 1 or 2 and 3, cutscenes don't match the lore. Nobody has shields in cutscenes.
Cerberus.
How do you know that? Could be the Talons. Never mind.
Don't get to read his pad. Wonder what they're shooting at there.
As there are adjutants here. Track our progress and seal the rooms behind us.
Yes, Arya.
The Doru district. They were taking a lot of ammo, but I mean, I've killed adjutants. How shitty are their guns at the adjutant? Or were they just not hitting? I don't know. At that range, they had to be hitting it.
Looks like they bit off more than they could chew.
We should get a move on.
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to
Okay, this isn't actually the direction I need to go, I don't think. Good, good. Bit off more than they can chew is pretty much the Cerberus motto.
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule. Before host conversion, we should begin the process of fusing the control implants to the subject's nervous systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%.
Bastards!
The first-generation adjutants have been transferred from the containment area and are being outfitted with the implants. The previous batches have been processed and moved to the storage area.
Yeah, these guys are bastards.
We can now control when and where the adjutants convert their victims. Initial testing on various species provides ample proof the virus can adapt flawlessly, regardless of the host used.
Also, with the civilian population contained.
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule. Before host conversion, we should begin the process of fusing the control implants to the subject's nervous systems. With the current success ratio, we project being able to surpass demand by 300%.
So that says what they're probably using the civilian population for. They are monsters.
Those idiots were experimenting on adjutants.
That explains the ones we saw earlier.
Where's my money at? 61,000. So, yeah. Got good money again. Not that I'm likely to use any of it. Yeah, Gozu District. This is going to actually look somewhat familiar.
Extra security. The doors only open one at a time.
Makes sense, considering what they had locked up in here.
Door's unlocked. Let's get out of here.
High priority memo. Test adjutants have escaped. They are to be rounded up and transferred to Central HQ's holding area post-haste. Damage is to be avoided at all costs under penalty of severe combat pay deductions.
That doorway leads to the Gozu District. Look out! Focus on the... outlet.
Oh, snap. Wow, that thing just one-shotted me.
Never mind. Look out!
Okay, that was actually tough. Yeah, that was a genuinely tough fight. Um, suppose I probably could have ended up climbing up that ladder and gotten a good advantage for shooting. This actually would have been a good spot to come up and shoot from above. Oh well. Okay. Wanted to check to see where she was. So yeah, we're
Nyreen,
right.
Arya and I are entering the Gozu district.
Understood.
So like I said, things are about to start looking just a little bit familiar. Oh, huh. I feel like she's supposed to have asked about, commented on Morden by now. Yeah, I think Arya usually asks about Morden, or comments about Morden. Yeah, the two most wanted.
We're almost there.
Solar electronics. 0. Yeah, so I think somewhere right around here is, like, I think we're in an area where we did go through some of it for, or at least we're in the area where, more or less in the area where Morton's clinic was.
Friendly's incoming. Irene is waiting for you to mark this.
In fact, this might be where we first entered.
What's going to happen to us?
Don't have enough to do anything, so... Yeah, this feels like it's right about where we first entered the slums back in Warden's recruitment. Gozu District.
If that Talon scout hadn't found us earlier, we'd be dead.
For the plight that is humanity stains all within its path. And the only chance at redemption lies in the Word. Bring unto me the children, that I may watch them grow to soldiers for the cause.
Yep, this guy's still going.
Weapons for the Word, my friends. Draw your weapons and fight, else certain doom awaits us all.
I think there's even some humans in there cheering this guy on.
Let not the lesser races steal our places within the purity. Obey the Word and repent with fire, oil, and guns.
Don't think you can shoot him, unfortunately.
Sally forth and blaze gloriously through the stars.
Yeah.
You are all warned. Watch now as the hands of the Reapers, the human invaders, lay ruin to all we hold dear.
Anything else? You got anything else to say, dude? You done? Seems like you might be done.
We shouldn't be hiding back here. We should be out there fighting with them.
We got this covered. Go, go, go!
Hey, buddy. Could use you with me here. Wouldn't mind a nice Krogan escort.
Irene here. Something's not right.
Cerberus is still on my station. Of course something's not right.
Not what I was talking about. I'm checking this out. Going radio silent.
What the hell is she doing?
Where's Nyreen?
Scouting ahead. We've got our hands full holding this area.
She's going on to Afterlife.
We can't keep this up much longer.
They're retreating!
Yeah, those things are gross. And there goes Nyreen.
That's it. Tell your boss I'm coming for him. Those things were coming for us.
She saved us.
Irene, the Turian was fighting Cerberus. She saved us.
Spirits, she's dead.
You all! Petrovsky dies. Now.
Careful. You gotta be careful, Arya. Alright. This is honestly going to be one of the toughest parts in the game. In fact, I'm gonna be a coward. Back to normal for this fight. It is ridiculously tough.
Nyreen Kandros was a good soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man. No, wait!
Yeah, that was a foolish mistake.
What now, Petrovsky?
Divide and conquer, Commander. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting on. These are fully under our control. The prototypes for our future army. Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Omega's mine! I'm back.
Fuck! Can't believe I died after freeing. Oh my god, now I gotta do all 4 of them again.
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
You can't stop me so easily.
Hold the perimeter.
Damn it! The nemesis! Ah, the damn nemesis! The snipers are getting me.
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
You can't stop me so easily.
Hold the perimeter.
Oops.
Stop her. Hold the perimeter.
Omega. I'm back.
Why can't they... Jeez, can't they cover? All of a sudden. Let me run.
Yeah, there's so little decent cover here. Whew.
Attention all Cerberus forces. Surrender.
Whew. Yeah, so there's Lash and Flare unlocked. Yeah, that is, no joke, one of the absolute toughest fights in this entire game. Infinitely spawning enemies, including some ridiculously tough ones. The adjutants are really tough, and nemesis can just do ridiculous damage if you're not careful. Adjutants really can just absolutely murder you without even trying. Nemesis, yeah. Nemesis are among the most dangerous enemies that you will come across in this game. And then, just for fun, you're on a time limit. If you take too long, Arya, who's managing to just float there, Arya will die if you take too long, and you'll get a game over. So, yeah, it is not fun at all. Yeah, because in addition to all the adjutants and all the nemesis, there's also grenades getting thrown at you. So, yeah, it's on the plus side, once you free Arya, she actually becomes unkillable. So yeah, real tough. And yeah, you can end up with up to 8 total adjutants that you end up having to fight all at once, based on as you destroy the generators, or not the generators, but the the generators, the power inhibitors. So yeah, it's it is an ordeal. Even on normal, you saw that how quickly I died.
Cease and desist all aggression. It's over. Commander Shepard, I surrender myself into your custody.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Shepard, I'm unarmed. and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
I'm not sure I really care about that right now.
You'll say anything to save your skin.
I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya?
Yes. Cerberus had successfully taken the station and he let me go. Do you feel that, Oleg? That's death. Only inches away. Remember this feeling. I'm letting you live. For my partner and for the war against your master. You better cooperate.
Mercy! Not something you'd expect from her.
You and your alliance can decide his fate. Just get this filth off my station.
Commander, glad to see you've had a calming effect on Ms. Talok. I tried talking sense into her one time. I look forward to hearing how you pulled it off.
Don't assume you know where this is going.
What? From what I understand, high-ranking Alliance POWs lead fairly
So
comfortable
tempting.
lives. Who knows? You and I may even become friends.
So
That's not
tempting.
happening. Bray, get him out of here.
I almost hit it, frankly. I wish there was a Paragon interrupt to just deck him. Renegade Shepherd gets a kiss from Arya here.
I've been waiting to kill that man for months. Walk around with you for a few hours and I go all soft. You're like a disease.
This victory came at a cost, Arya. It's not soft to recognize that.
You sound like someone trying to sell something. I admire your tenacity. And thanks to you, I have Omega back.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you play, if you're a Renegade Shepherd and you, like, sided with Arya throughout this mission, then she'll grab you, pull you in, and give you a kiss. Interestingly, she kisses a female Shepherd longer than she does a male Shepherd.
So what's your plan?
There's a lot to rebuild. Starting with this command center. It may take some time to remove the general stink from my throne. Wonder if I'll ever really enjoy the pole dancing in here again.
Aww.
The citizens of Omega have been through a lot, Arya. Try to remember that.
How can I forget? There are reminders everywhere I look. And don't worry, I'll honor our arrangement. Troops, ships, and a mountain of Ezo. You earned it.
Then I'll be going.
Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape.
And the speech she gives here is going to change depending on how Paragon or Renegade
Citizens of
you are.
Omega, hear me. I, Arya Talok, have given you back your lives. My rule is reignited. My hand is on the controls once more, and I will not let go again. Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining
Cerberus invaders and we will cast them from our home. Then bury and mourn our dead.
My methods haven't always been popular, and I can't promise that will change.
But securing this station and everyone inside it is now my primary purpose. No one will imprison us again.
We may be bruised. We may be bloodied.
Our Omega.
You always get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
Bray came around on me. And yeah, I love guy dragging a Cerberus soldier there. So yeah, Her speech is going to shift depending on how Paragon or Renegade you were with her.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Obviously, that's not going to result in anybody moving around. No new dialogue is going to be related to this, just because they didn't bring anyone back for the Omega DLC. So none of your squad mates have any commentary on it. It's not going to have any effect on. A memento. Shepard. I had Petrovsky's chessboard sent to the Normandy. It just doesn't go with the new decor I have planned for Afterlife. Arya. Took out Omega's trap. I'm stretching out on my old bed again and thinking of you. Come by any time. Arya. So, with that out of the way, let's see what we got. Ooh, alien. Alien resources shot right up from that. Oh. Geth jamming frequencies upgraded the Citadel's automated defense systems. Not sure if I saw that before. The Elcor rejoiced when the Code of the Ancients was recovered. With hope restored, they rallied to help move supplies on the Citadel for the war effort. The recovery of the Rings of Elune, named after a revered Asari physician, inspired Asari civilians to volunteer to Citadel refugee clinics and hospitals. Omega Ezo Horde. As promised, Arya has started transporting her Ezo supplies to the Alliance. Though the initial delivery was somewhat hampered by Alliance security's unease in dealing with a group that most think of as space pirates, the transfer of resources is now ongoing. To facilitate the process, a new freight company flying under the Omega flag has been founded. The Omega Coalition of Cargo Transporters is a ragtag group that has nonetheless proven to be unerringly successful in both the swiftness of their deliveries and the security of its cargo. Omega Raiding Fleet. Though comprised of a disparate range of ships, the Omega RUM fleet has proven itself to the Alliance in every way that counts. Their first engagement occurred during orientation, when the Alliance ships they were meeting were overwhelmed by a Reaper attack. RUM was told to avoid the rendezvous point, but they instead followed Fusion, their flagship, straight into combat to save the doomed ships. The Alliance ships were saved, and RUM, recklessly led by a cheerfully ruthless Captain Gerald, has since been detailed to the most troubled Reaper fronts and, each time, has helped turn the tide. RUM landing parties also have a sterling, if somewhat bloodthirsty reputation, particularly when up against Cerberus Phantoms. Hey, nice. Phantoms are no joke. Boo. General Oleg Petrovsky is now in Alliance custody and is being interrogated at an undisclosed location. Due to the nature of his work on Omega, the interrogation and debriefing team is being led by both military and science experts to ensure the veracity of Petrovsky's information. The location of an important Cerberus laboratory has already been provided by the prisoner and has since been destroyed. Alliance officials believe Petrovsky can still provide substantial critical information on Cerberus activities, and are likely to approve the asylum procedures that have been started by the Alliance legal aid assigned to Petrovsky's case. Throw him in the deepest, darkest cell you can find. Frankly. Like, I'm playing a Paragon to the bone, Shepard, and even I damn near shot the bastard. The Prothean artifact, known as the Obelisk of Karza, is inscribed with specific technical terms and measurements, useful in decrypting the blueprints of the Crucible. Alliance scientists analyzing a Prothean sphere recovered from the Hades Nexus gathered useful data from the research. Improved treatments for chemical burns are being implemented by Alliance doctors and medics. I guess that. Although the Normandy is tough enough to withstand ship-to-ship firepower, wear and tear takes its toll. The vacuum of space, solar irradiation, the retained heat of stealth mode, and the stress of burning an onboard fusion plant all put stress on the ship's many complex systems. Alliance technicians have repaired, retrofitted, and tested the Normandy while it was in dry dock, and they assure the crew that it will now perform better than ever. Hurrah! Shepard passed a Reaper code fragment to Asari High Command. An isolated copy will help predict Reaper movements. Commander Shepard recovered a neurotoxin formula from a Cerberus lab, using it to make an antidote for a poisoned Jeturian general. Military strength is almost full. And I'm almost at max level. So what to do next? Probably this one, I think, makes sense to do next. I feel like this is the most logical choice for the next option. Next mission. So yeah, Omega. I like Omega. I really like that that whole mission. It's really fun. Some really tough fights. I will say that. Maybe one of the toughest missions of the game, because there's a few like really tough sections where you're having to run around to do things on your own, running around on your own in order to, with a limited time frame, in order to shut things down. So difficult, so tough. The adjutants are freaky enemies. Luckily, we won't be running into any more of them. They are all dead. Arya and Nyreen, both very cool temporary squad mates. Shame about Nyreen dying. Even more of a shame that we can't bring her along. But yeah, it's yeah, I really like Omega. Sadly, we won't be able to go back there. There's no other missions started from there or anything like that. It doesn't become a hub. We're not able to return back to Omega. But whatever. So that is the Omega, which was originally DLC, but is now just included base in the Legendary Edition, because it has everything. So next I will try to get back to just some regular stuff, I guess. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.